Alrighty, hey gang. So I had somebody ask me on one of my videos, they saw a glimpse of my foot peg and it said, hey man, what foot pegs do you run? So I thought I would just do a quick video. You know, we never think of the small stuff and to talk about why we would do things that we do on some of our bikes. So I thought I would go ahead and cover foot pegs. Non-exciting, I'll make it quick, short, sweet, but I'll get straight to the point. Okay, so here's the thing, and again, these are just purely based on my opinion. So my opinion is just kind of based on my experience of quite a bit of motocross in my 20s and 30s, and a lot of off-road riding in the Pacific Northwest, and now here in Arizona, a little in New Mexico and stuff. But these foot pegs are the Fastway Evolution Air, and I don't think that you guys got to just go out and seek out Evolution Air or go and get these particular ones, but the idea here is to a wide enough foot peg that you feel comfortable, that your foot's not out on the edge of your foot peg. And the factory ones tend to kind of have that a little, you know, depending on the size of your foot and so forth. So these are wide enough for the biggest of feet. They're really amazing. They grip crazy good. I've got the longer stems or the longer inserts that are in there. And I do Loctite the crap out of those. I put a lot of red Loctite on them. But factory foot pegs break down pretty early and they don't have a lot of sharp edges on them. And these, because they're threaded, they maintain their grip on the base of a boot, and they actually don't tear a boot up too much. And if I sharpen the edges, say on a factory peg, I end up cutting into my boots quite a bit and having to replace the insole and so forth. But good pegs are critical to knee position. So knee, and why I bring up knee positions, because your knee dictates how you're going to steer the bike. And whether or not you're going to wear your upper body out. Some guys get a lot of arm pump because they're putting way too much pressure on their upper body and they're not steering the bike or holding the bike with their knees enough. And you can achieve better knee pressure on the bike and control the bike a little bit better if you've got a good solid platform that your feet can get a grip on. And so the wider helps. The longer it is here is good. It's not critical that you go longer, but wider for sure. And this way you can position your toes inward just a little bit. And when you're standing up on a bike, and when you position your feet, you take your toe and you go inward just a tiny bit. That's pointing your knee. If you sit on your bike right now and try this, you get your toe inward. That makes your knee go inward, and it puts pressure. It takes your knee and puts pressure on your tank. And on the sides of the bike when you're standing up, so it helps you pinch the bike between your knees. So when I've taught motocross and I've taught riding over the years, I teach people to really kind of exaggerate it and kind of, you know, really I don't know if they call it pigeon toe or whatever they call that, but anyway, you get your toes and exaggerate it just a little bit. You'll feel your knees are into the bike. And so you don't actually have to use a lot of muscle at that point because they're naturally now pinching the bike. And that's what a lot of your pro riders are trained to do. They're trained to just get a little bit inward so that they can pinch that bike and control it with their knees. So a good peg helps the body setup for the bike. Your body completes the geometry of the bike at that point. So you're now controlling the bike with both upper and lower body. So anyway, pegs are critical in my opinion, and just how I control the bike. And there you have it. That's the Fastway Evolution Air. Amazing grip to this thing, is solid. I took a major rock strike on this at about 40 miles an hour on a dirt road, coming back with some guys, and I just overshot a corner and smashed a rock, and this peg took the beating, man. And and such. So anyway, that's Fastway Peg, man. I hope you got something out of it. It's worth the investment. I know they're expensive, but I think it's one of the most important pieces. And you can see I haven't added much to my bike, but Moose inserts, good quality tires, and I do the pegs like right away, and I throw on handguards if I'm doing a lot of off road, and that's what I did on this 2020 TE250. Anyway, if you've got any questions or got any opinions or any really great pegs that you recommend, or any kind of questions like that, just definitely put them in the comments. And if you like some of my videos, do subscribe. They're not the greatest in editing, but I don't monetize my videos, as you can see. So they're free, they're fun, and a little info, man. All right, take care. Thank you.